Libra, you've been overthinking a connection that you have and you're finally wondering, what the hell are we? So let's see exactly what their intentions are for this connection, as well as what the future can hold. So this is for my Libra sun, moon, and rising, as well as Venus. If you're interested in a personal reading, make sure to click in the bio because you know your girl does them. Also go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Libra. But let's talk about what I'm showing on the table because y'all know that's why we talking, okay? That's why we talking. So what I have here for you is the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So what this is really showing me here is that they're very much unsatisfied of where they're at right now with this connection. Okay, they're unsatisfied with how fast it's been progressing. They're unsatisfied with kind of what you're bringing to the table. I hate to say that, Libra, but with this, it's because they're hoping that you give them all of their happiness. They're like, I want Libra to give me all my happiness, and if Libra's not giving me all my happiness, then I don't know if I want to be in this relationship. I don't know if this is a connection that I really want to grow. And so they're almost in this rut because they're trying to have you be their happiness, when in actuality they need to figure that out by themselves, so that way they're not leaning on their person to really give them all of that, because that will never be a successful relationship, because only you can actually make yourself happy at the end of the day. But nonetheless, they really feel as though they're leaning on you to be that, and they just feel like there's not all of that they're looking for at this time. Now, nonetheless, it's interesting because they still have this Page of Cups. So they still want to present a love offering to you. They still feel like this can be a connection that can really grow into something that they can really pour into, and and you can pour into them, vice versa. So they see the love, they feel the love, but in actuality, they still want a little bit more from you. Okay, they see all that you presenting to them, because that's the cups down here, and they're like, okay, they have some things I can check off my box, but they don't have everything. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but that's how they're feeling. But nonetheless, they still want to see where this can go. And so with this, they really see you as this King of Pentacles, somebody that's very much on their A game, somebody that's very much a provider, someone that's very much someone that wants to give gifts and just show them that they're a princess or they're a prince or whatever it is. But nonetheless, they really see you as someone that's very stable. And so that's why they want to have a love offering. But sometimes they think you're too invested into your work and building out your business, building out your projects, doing whatever else you're doing to make money, that sometimes they feel neglected. And so that's kind of what I'm showing, what they're feeling like, why they're kind of holding back. Okay, that's why you're not sure, and that's why you're overthinking, and because they just feel like you're not making as much time for them that they're hoping that you would. And it's because, baby, you're doing your own thing, you're figuring out your life. That just felt, but nonetheless, you figure out your life to figure out what do you want, and you're building out your empire, and they're over here just kind of like, what about me? What about me? But nonetheless, as I mentioned, they still want a love offering. They still want to grow this. They still want to see where this can go, because they see the potential that you have, because you're focused. You're doing your own thing. You're doing the damn thing at that. But let's see what the future can hold for this connection. Now, this is already resonating. Go ahead and like and follow and share this with about what the future holds for this connection. Okay, y'all, let's talk about it. Because what I pulled out here is the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the World card, as well as the 10 of Pentacles. So what this really shows me, in the future, there's going to be a decision, okay? There's going to be a decision of if I should stay or if I should go. And you're kind of contemplating, and it's like, if I should stay, I should go, or should I focus just on my business, or should I focus on this love and growing out and supporting that and such as well? And so you're going to be a little bit conflicted in the future. But in this confliction, it's also because you're just not sure if your dreams align anymore. You're not sure if this is a connection that's going to be real and going to be there forever, or if this person's going to just walk out of your life as they walked into your life. And so this is kind of why you're going to be conflicted in the future, because you're like, they're not showing me that they're fully invested, okay? But nonetheless, I see that they have dreams, they have visions, they have ambition. We're kind of in alignment, but yet we're still not like fully there. They don't have the same dream I have. They don't have the same ambition that I have. And so when you feel that way, it kind of pulls you a little bit away, because you're like, is this someone I want to actually grow with? Is this someone I want to have a future with? And so nonetheless, it's going to be a decision that only you can make, because this is the World card coming out, really showing me here that this is all a lesson. This is a lesson of realizing, going along in alignment to your path, not trying to be right for somebody else, not fitting a circle into a square, but realizing and taking a look at the full picture. If someone's not really reciprocating my love, can I really build with that? If someone doesn't have the same aligned dream, can we really build that? And so there's going to be a lesson that needs to be learned. Now, you can stay or you can go. The decision is all up to you, but just know that this is something that needs to happen in your life, so that way you can realize something within yourself. Realize, am I choosing people that's really right for me, or am I changing myself to make it fit? Or am I sacrificing myself, sacrificing my business, sacrificing things to make certain things fit when it's not really right for me? So that's what I'm really showing in the future. But when you decide, or whatever decision that you make, just know it's going to lead you to your happiness and growth, because Libra, if you choose wrong, you're like, hey, I want to stay with them and I want to see where this goes. Not that that's wrong, but let's say that's wrong for your path. Nonetheless, you're going to be able to build something nonetheless. You're going to build out a beautiful future with this person. You're going to build and have the finances that you're looking at, stability. And then in the other instance, if you're like, hey, I just want to focus, or, you know, I want to focus on my business, where you're going to build out everything you're looking for. But it's going to be a little bit differently, right? When you have the 10 of Pentacles, it's like there's a lack of romance in the relationship. You guys are building out something beautiful, but there may be a lack of romance there because, again, they're not really there to put all the effort that you're putting in, right? You're not really sure about their ambition in regards to the love and the interest of love. And so nonetheless, it's up to you what you decide, but you're going to feel the abundance that you're looking for, but there may be times where there's just a lack of romance either way. So it's either lack of romance, you have your partner sitting there with you, you feel like there's a lack of romance, or you're on your mission alone and building out your empire and such, and it's going to feel a little bit lonely. But nonetheless, it's a decision that you have to make, and realizing the endpoint's kind of the same feeling, but it's like, how do you want to choose your heart? What's going to work best for you? Are you in alignment? Or are you not in alignment? And so that's really what I'm showing here in the future. But with that, let's go ahead and get you an angel number out, as well as a yes, no question. So think of your yes, no question. I'll get your angel number. So what I have for you is 666, which is reflection, okay? And it says, when you allow time for reflection, you allow yourself to see where inner shifts are needed. It is time for you to look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me, or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and readjust. 666. And then let's get you yes, no question answered. So let me pull out our dowsing rods here. With that being said, hi Spirit, how are you? Thanks so much for being here as always. Now, of course, as you know, the person on the other side of this phone has a question. What is the answer to their question? So the answer is no, y'all. That answer is no. Thank you so much, Spirit. I appreciate that. And can you double confirm that? What is the answer to their question one more time? And that's double confirmed as a no. And a third time? Yep, still a no, y'all. Still a no. So that's what I have for all of you. I hope that this resonates and it gives you the guidance and some clarity as you're moving forward. If it does, go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Libra, okay? Do that for your girl. But other than that, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.